Hello everyone, welcome to Saddle Saga, the motorcycle podcast show. This is Shashi.
Hello everyone, myself Mithun Gowda. Welcome back again. And Sashi, second episode.
Yeah,
How was it for you?
I feel really amazed about it.
Yeah.
Looking at the responses, what people have given us, the
Great.
feedbacks and everything. So I hope so. You would have gone through the comment sections in the YouTube channel.
I did.
It really feels blessed to have these people as our audience. For the first video, they're showing a lot of love and everything. So how was it for you? Like, what kind of responses you got and what feedbacks they have given you?
Yeah.
So
As Shashi said, blessed. Yeah, that's the apt word, because first video we got a lot of
Yes.
positive responses. A lot of you showed love. You liked it. You commented on our content. You subscribed for our channel. That was like immense. So yeah, we have that boost. For the
Correct.
second episode to come back here, sit on in front of the camera, and then convey the other messages we have.
Correct.
That love and response what they have shared, that gave us a boost. Correct?
all thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again.
Yeah.
The love you have showed us.
On that
So-
note, so what are we discussing on the second episode?
Yeah, so before we go ahead and start the episode, what is a podcast?
Okay.
And what is this show all about? Motorcycle podcast, right?
Mhm.
So let us give them a fair bit of
Yeah.
information about what the motorcycle
Sure.
podcast is all about.
So to answer that, a lot of you, obviously you guys also asked us like podcast. It's supposed to be audio. You guys are on YouTube. You said motorcycle
Correct.
podcast. What's it all about? Correct. And continuing from where Shashi left it. Podcast, it basically started off as a audio format. A lot of people, based on their interests and based on their niches, they follow a lot of podcasts. They listen to a lot of podcasts. Usually, podcasts. This is similar to your radio. While you're driving, we are doing other chores. You listen to these podcasts. You're not completely occupied with that particular content. You don't have to be stuck to the screen. But the reason why we did as a video, right? So we wanted you to understand who the people behind the Saddle Saga are, and what's their story, what's our story in rather. So that's the reason we went to the video. And to come back. We will be having an audio separate and the audio video for the YouTube, audio for all the other platforms as well. That's how we'll go. But that was the previous episode. It was just the first episode, so we wanted to show you guys what exactly happened. So that was a pilot. So all of that is done now. So moving on. Yeah, Shashi. So we discussed, we were how grateful we were for the love and support we got for the previous video.
Yeah.
We also explained what podcasting is all about. Now, moving on to the next topic, what do you expect? Like as a viewer, as a listener, right? What's in it for me factor? If you were supposed to shed a few lights on those topics,
Yeah.
so I'll leave it to you. So explain to the listeners or viewers. So
Yes.
what's in it for them?
So what you guys can expect out of this podcast, right? So as Mithun was telling about it, so these are a few things which we are going to discuss in the future episodes.
Okay.
It starts from basic as motorcycle maintenance,
Yes.
something you can do it by yourself.
Okay.
Like for example, chain maintenance and other things, and also choosing your riding gear, which a lot of people have different
Correct. That's
confusions.
need of-
yeah.
Huh.
This is very important as we are promoting safety riding, which is
Yes.
very important.
Yeah.
And also, how do they do the preparations for their long ride? First long ride on a motorcycle. What
yeah.
things to consider, and what are the things they have to look after when they are planning for their first long ride on a motorcycle. Let it be solo or with a pillion or anything.
Perfect.
We'll be discussing more on that topic, and also what kind of motorcycle you have to choose when it comes to your first motorcycle, when you're
Makes sense.
getting your motorcycling journey started.
Yes.
Right. This is as in our country where motorcycling is booming now. The culture is getting a good recognition. Yeah, right. Many people are getting into it, and it's happening, right?
Correct.
And many more things like type of riding you're into, like if you're interested in enduro riding, off-road trails, and track riding. There are different things, we can keep going on and on, right?
Yeah.
So we'll be discussing, in depth of these topics in the future episodes, like in coming episodes of this podcast. So also you could expect a few veteran motorcyclists from our biking community, and motorcycle racers, enduro riders, and experienced guys who can give their own fair bit of experience. Also, they can guide us into many things, right?
Correct.
We would, as this channel is all about sharing our experiences and stories, right? So we would love to interact with such kind of people where they would explain us, tell us their stories, how motorcycling was there back in their times, how they used to ride, how they used to plan for rides, how they got into motorcycling, how they convinced their family and other loved ones, what they're doing about it, and how well they've continued their journey till now, how well it has been for them motorcycling, what they've got out of it. And also, there are a lot of things which we would be discussing. And so Mithun, this is what they can expect out of this podcast.
So let me get this straight, Shashi.
Yeah.
So we are trying to make a motorcycle experience out of this, correct? So our stories, people who would join us in this podcast, their stories, their experiences, how was it for them, how did it go?
Correct.
So that's how you put it. Yeah. So I'm actually excited. We have a lot of questions to ask to people. We are looking forward to learn, unlearn, relearn, all of those things. So yeah, guys, I think we guys are pretty excited for that. Future episodes, as Shashi said, each topic will be dedicated to one individual episode, and it will be discussed through the length and breadth of it, and we'll also have people coming in and we'll have the discussions on those topics.
Like the future episodes are gonna get more excited.
Yeah,
right?
Tell me. Correct.
We are having few surprise factors coming up. Now we would like to reveal it in our
Not right now.
Yeah.
When the time is right.
So I think you guys have to go follow our social media handles.
Yeah. So
it is Saddle Saga, all about Saddle Saga, right?
Correct.
So you have to go check our social media handles, where we would be posting a lot of updates regarding future episodes, the BTS and
that's
bloopers, right? It's also exciting for us to share all these stuff, whatever is happening behind the camera and in front of the camera, right? So you would be expecting all these things in our social media handles. So do go and check our Instagram page and Facebook page. Also you have to check our YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
So as many would have subscribed for it already. So also you guys can use a comment section, right?
That's
have
the main thing, guys. Come on.
So you guys can use a comment section, give us feedbacks about our episodes, how it's going, and if you have any ideas for it, or what you would like to include for our future episodes and everything, right? And Mithun, what else? What you have for the viewers?
I think, for the viewers, for you to understand, we've almost covered what will be discussed here, what to expect, all of that, and how you guys can engage with us. As Shashi said, all the social media handles, all the links and everything will be, put up in the description. So please do share some love, share it with your friends.
As we have received enough love.
Yeah,
already,
so
right?
and we do have a lot of love received from you guys already, but again that should be continuous as well. So please do that. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Shashi. What next?
So before we wind up today's episode, we have a surprise for you guys.
Do we now?
Yes. So this is it.
Oh yeah. So here's a beautiful calendar, guys. So this calendar, it's a special calendar, not just any other, because it is each month has a different motorcycle on it, and the best part is the man behind it is Shashi himself, and each of these machines are beautifully captured. It's like it stands out really well, and thanks to him. Also, adding to that is a monthly motorcycle maintenance sheet. So
nice.
what is it, you ask? So every month, preferably up to you guys, select the first weekend or the last weekend. You just sit down, track down everything of your motorcycle, like what's my oil level, what's my coolant level, what's the kilometers done, how are the brakes, how are the shocks, how are the electricals, all of those things, correct? Tread marks of the tires, all of those things can be tracked, note it down. So this will help you, give you a better judgment. Before you go to a ride, you just refer to this motorcycle maintenance sheet, and you'll have a better understanding.
Better track of it, right?
Correct, exactly. And you want to give it for a big major service, so you know what's been done, when it's been done,
correct,
all of that. That's one thing you can track each month throughout the year, and at the end of the year you can have an you can also track like what exactly happened with your motorcycles over the months. Correct. That's one thing, and another thing is this calendar is up for grabs at just $299 only, and it's inclusive of shipping. We are shipping through the country. One thing. Next thing, we have a giveaway of this calendar for 3 lucky winners. For that details, just go and check out our social media handles, and you'll get all the details of the giveaway. And that's about it, Shashi, from my end for this episode. Do you have anything else before we wind it up?
No, that's it.
That's it, right? So we've pretty much covered everything for the second episode. Guys, we are really, really grateful for the love and support.
You guys have given us till date.
First episode, whatever we've received. So that's really grateful from us to you. And
thank you guys again.
Yeah, signing off, Infilter Gowda.
Thank you. Bye.